Remember the story I just did a couple days ago and I did before about the Black Army veteran? I mean, who had guns drawn to him by two police officers and he was pepper sprayed by an officer. Then I did a story last week where he was suing these two cops and the police department for $1 million. Well, we got an update right here. Black Army lieutenant only gets $4,000 for a cop stop. And some people going around there and say, well, he's lucky he even got anything. He said, oh, in my opinion, he should have got nothing. And people say, oh, in my opinion, he should have been locked up. He didn't obey the police officer's command. Well, who the fuck are you? You right-winger, anti-vaxxer, pro-Trump supporter bitches. Let's get to this.
The Army lieutenant who was treated extremely inappropriately by the police.
He was treated like crap.
He ends up taking them to court. All right, rightfully so.
Yep.
He only gets basically a $4,000 judgment. Let me take it back to the incident. Here it is.
Here it is.
Keep your hands outside the window. Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
Now. Get out of the car now.
Serving this country in this town.
Yo, well, guess what? I'm a veteran too. I learned to obey. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
Yeah, you hear that veteran say, what's going on? He said, what's going on, sir, is you're fixing to be about to ride the lightning. Means you're about to get shot and smoke right here.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, this is all extended because this guy didn't pull over immediately. Like, you get some cops out there telling you, we say, oh, if I light you up, you need to pull over right now. Not 50 feet down the road, not 100 feet from the parking lot or gas station. You pull right here, right now. And the manual, when they tell you, like, if you are dealing with emergency vehicles or anything like that, you pull over to a safe spot. You don't just stop in the middle of the freaking road. That's hazardous. They're telling you pull over to a safe area.
Get out of the car.
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Get out.
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What?
Get out.
Get out the car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest for. You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for obstruction of justice.
Traffic violation. I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even
Really?
You know, what's the problem as well, too? Member has said time in, time out, when you get cops that you get so pissed off, they want to put guns drawn, they want to beat, tase, or even shoot somebody because somebody knows their rights, or you get a civilian that somebody knows or asking questions like, what's going on? Why are you stopping me? Why you detain me? Why you pull me over? How am I suspicious? Or you get cops out there and say, well, you're not obeying my order, so, well, guess what? Now you be under arrest for resisting arrest. How is asking a question resisting arrest?
I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me.
Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not a
Get your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up, Daniel.
I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Daniel.
What's going? Hold on. Watch it. Just stop.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out of the car. I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Let's put up a screenshot here.
Here it is.
All right. Just a reminder. This Black Army lieutenant was pepper sprayed by the police, and the amount awarded is laughable.
It's a joke.
He was pepper.
Yeah, he was pepper sprayed. He had guns drawn on him. They were ready to fix him, to shoot him, say, sir, what's about to happen? You're about to ready to fix the lightning. Means you're about to die, son, for this. What did the guy do? Nothing. All he did was he drove was another 100 feet to a gas station parking lot. That's unbelievable. And the amount he got is a joke. It is absurd.
Pepper sprayed, struck, handcuffed, by the Windsor, Virginia Police, U.S. Army Lieutenant Caron Nazario filed a $1 million lawsuit against the cops. However, jury only awarded the lieutenant a total of $3,685 in the lawsuit against the Windsor police officers.
Wow.
Joe Gutierrez and Daniel Crocker, left and right respectively. The officers faced 4 counts: assault, battery, false imprisonment, and illegal search. Gutierrez was ordered to pay $2,685 in damages, no malice, under liability for assault. He was cleared of all other charges. Crocker was liable for an illegal search. No malice, however. He was ordered to pay $1,000 in damages. He was cleared of all other charges. Gutierrez was fired by the Windsor Police Department in 2021 for not following department policy during the incident. So the lawyer, Tom Roberts, said in a statement, this is Nazario's lawyer, I said, it was a sad day, and that the verdicts failed to send a message to other police officers that this conduct is unacceptable. It is open season on citizens in Virginia and across the country. Citizens will not rest assured that scenes like this are not repeated with impunity. So look at this. They literally said, yeah, what you did here was wrong. What you did here was wrong. But because we're going to classify it as wrong with no malice, it then basically takes away the statutory impact that a case like this should have, sending an example of why these things must be respected. I'm talking about your rights. All right. They didn't care that he was in the military. They didn't give a damn about him being a lieutenant. All right. They talk about back the blue and they all for the country. Look at what happens when the narrative is here, right? Clearly, the cops did wrong, right?
Yeah. Didn't, like I said, didn't you could have a pro-Trump supporters, anti-vaxxers, right-wingers, just saying, oh, we should always just back the blue, only blue lives matter, that black lives matter, or nothing but a terrorist. Yeah, whatever.
The jury concluded the cops did wrong.
Yeah.
Hell, the department concluded the cops did wrong. All right. Thoughts, my dear brother?
This one is disappointing. This is beyond disappointing. I think this video, when it first put it on Rebel HQ almost 2 years ago, it got more than 11 million views, and then we did follow up. It got 5 million views. I mean, the country saw how outrageous this was. Yeah. And clearly, as you said, the police department, by firing Gutierrez, they saw how outrageous this was. And so I think this doesn't bode well for Windsor, Virginia, and its reputation. I don't like to second-guess juries, but on the other hand, I think it sends a message that still in America today, in 2023, if you are uppity and you don't have the right skin tone, and you happen to ask police what's going on, and they won't tell you, and you refuse to obey an unlawful command, somehow, in a lot of people's minds in certain communities, you're the one who's responsible. And I think that shows that we have a total lack of justice still in America because we still have incredible prejudice.
And the one thing I would sit there and say is, well, I think 4 out of 5 civilians in this country still, believe that all cops are good cops. There is no really such thing as bad cops. And they go around and say, well, it's a police officer. You should obey their command even if it's unlawful. Or, blah, 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 or things like that. Or they tell you pull over, you should pull over and stop right away. And they tell you, like, oh, if you go up to a cop and film and exercise your rights, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, that's crazy. See, we're still living in the day and age, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in the day and age where, like, it's Nazi America all over. I mean, it's really, it's a joke. It's a joke. $4,000. Absolutely. It's like these cops get away with it. With that said, I'm out here. My job. Peace out.